Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much if you're returning. It really does mean so much to me. I really do want to say thank you. And if you're new, hi, I'm TC and I'm on a budgeting journey. I started in August, well, mid-August. I decided to try and get a handle on my finances so I could just be a more mindful spender, get a better grip on my money, because I overspend a lot and I just want to be a better role model for my children in regards towards money. And it starts with us as the parents, doesn't it? So that's what I'm doing. This I'm going to show you today is my budget for the month of September. It's my first ever budget, so I apologize in advance that if this video is a complete mess. It already went off to a wrong start because I actually tried to do it off camera. I'll show you. I tried to do it off camera to avoid mistakes, but I ended up making mistakes anyway, so you can see some white out, so it probably looks terrible. I know the sheets don't. They're off budget with Ira, a YouTuber here on YouTube. He has a Etsy store and I was able to download this great budget sheet. I'll probably take it out and show you a bit better. So yeah, these sheets I got off his Etsy store. They're like a nice rainbow, and I like how they like break down the expenses, so like bills, card, debt, cash envelopes, savings, because I'm not sure if anyone, probably no one is like me really, didn't know where certain money was going. So I didn't know exactly how much I spent out in my bills. I didn't know exactly how much I spent out in debt. I just knew that I have to pay these things and that's it really. Didn't know my numbers. So with this sheet, I really liked because it's nice and colourful and it breaks your categories down so you can actually see your numbers, which was a real eye-opener for me. So and it's been really helpful, so thank you, Ira. If I can, I will link his Etsy shop. Oh, don't want to shake the camera. Down below, so you can have a look in his store if you haven't already. He's got some great things in there. So this is my budget, sort of, kinda, for the month of September. As I say, it's my first ever budget, so it's probably not set out properly, and I have made mistakes, as I said, but I'll try and walk you through it. So my income up here should be, for the total of September, 2,674. Now this is my like full-time income, and then other is due to the fact that it was my birthday in August and I didn't spend my birthday money, and because I knew I was going to be trying to get a hold of my finances, I thought it would be wise to try and like have some extra money to play with in case I overspend in some areas. So this other category was my birthday money, and I sold some stuff as well on eBay, and also I did some surveys on Prolific, and I only been doing them for 2 weeks and I got quite a little bit of money. I think I got like about £40, something like that. So yeah, so all my other income was just little bits and bobs that I accumulated, that I thought it would be wise to like have as part of my income for my very first budget. Also, in the future, if I get any child maintenance or anything like that, it will come under other. But if not, we will go with income one, which is my income. And then if we go now to the bills, I pay Amazon. Not sure if you can see. I don't know if I need to lift it. So I pay Amazon $7.99, Netflix $9.99, Xbox $10.99. That's for my son. He's a gamer. He likes to play his video games, so we pay for that. Internet, phones The phones are 3 lines, mine, my son's, and my elder daughter. I would like to get that down because it is a bit high, but we're paying for like handsets as well because they're quite new contracts. So maybe next year, if nothing goes wrong, touch wood, with the actual phones, I could just get SIM only for the phones. Then my insurance, water, gas, electric, TV license. It's £41 every 3 months for me, but I'm hoping with this method I'll be able to create a sinking fund with like the TV license and Amazon, or any subscriptions that I pay yearly, really. So then my council tax, my bank fee. So all of that comes up to £883.55, which is there, which I put it there. I don't know why I put it there, but I whited it out and put it there because this is obviously for actual. So yeah, I made a mistake there. Now this is where it gets a little bit different because I'm going to try and manage some of my expenses on my card, which would be my groceries, my eating out, my household and toiletries, and my miscellaneous. And I'm giving myself these allowances, which is a total of 605. Because the reason why I'm trying to keep it on card is because most of these things I do online. Like most of the time, my groceries are ordered online. My eating out is done through takeaways, which is usually on apps like Just Eat and whatnot. And then my household and toiletries usually come in with my groceries. And then miscellaneous, I just like to keep just in there in case. Well, I would like to keep just in there, acting like I've done it before. I haven't done it before. So yeah, so I'm going to try and do this. Now, if it doesn't work, then I will go to cash envelopes. But I'm thinking because I'm going to be mindful of my spending, it might work, but it might not. But I'm going to see how that goes. Trial and error, right? You have to start somewhere. So then this bit, which is really bit I don't like, but it really opened my eyes. I don't want to be too close to the camera. So as I say, I'm so sorry if this video is awful. I will get better, and thank you for bearing with me. So I'm not sure if you can see, but these are my debts. So these are the debts that I have at the moment. So I have Littlewoods, Loan 1, Loan 2, Credit Card 1, Credit Card 2, and my overdraft. And again, I got my numbers wrong, so I had to use some white out. I try to do it off camera, you know, so I don't make mistakes, and then I make mistakes anyway, and I was gonna go print a new sheet out, but something's wrong with my printer now, so I couldn't even do that. That's my luck, really. So yeah, so these are my debts, and I didn't fill it out properly, to be honest, because this month I want to try and clear my Littlewoods balance, which is £38. Now I've been paying this all year, this Littlewoods balance, because I took out a TV in the January sales of last year, and I've just been paying like about £40 a month to it. But the good thing about it is if I pay this month, let me stop shaking. If I pay this month, then I won't have to pay this next month, like, because it'll be completely gone. And then my Loan 1, I've been paying this now for the last 3 years. I decided to go on holiday back in, I think it was 2019. Last time we've been abroad was 2019, and I took a loan out, and me and the kids went abroad. We went to the Caribbean. We saw family, and it was a really nice holiday, but for the last 3 years I've been paying it back. So yeah, not the best way. In any holidays I take now, I would like it to be debt free. So that's another reason why I'm starting this fund. But we're not starting this sinking fund sort of journey, because I just want to be able to do things without like going into debt. So I've been paying this for like past 3 years now. But the good thing about this is that my last month is coming up in October. So the end of October, this will be my last payment. So that means in November's budget, if I'm sticking to it, this and this will be completely off it. So I'll have an extra probably 40 plus 156 to put into my budget to allocate for different things. So I'm quite chuffed about that. Loan to £144 goes out a month. That's not going away anytime soon because my balance on that is about 2005 at the moment. So yeah, that's not going away anytime soon. I've been paying this for a good couple of months now, to be honest. It's quite a bit, it's more of a recent loan. So yeah, so I've got to pay that. But in my last video, I was telling you about the debt that I'm in. So the debt that I'm in, I pay about £195 towards my debt, this loan, and then to my credit union, and then they take what they need. So they take the 144 and then they put the rest into like a digital savings that has been accumulating, which is down there, which I'll show you in a minute. So then my overdraft is £10. Oh no, credit cards. Sorry. So then my credit card one has got about £300 on it maybe at the moment. So I'm going to pay £10 to that, and then my credit card 2 has only got £39 on it. So I would like to eradicate that and make that a zero balance. So if I could pay that one off in full, pay this one off in full, then October and November, well, say November, I'll only be left with possibly loan 2, credit card 1, and overdraft, and the other 3 would be 1, 2, 3, yeah, will be gone, which would be really good. So at the moment, for September, £397.02 is meant to go out in debt, which is really horrible. When I actually filled out this sheet, I was so disheartened by this number, because this number is a quite decent amount to put into sinking funds. So I'm quite anxious to get rid of this so then I can use it, if you know what I mean. So yeah, so that's that dreaded debt there. And then we've got my cash envelope. So these are things I'm going to utilize for the first time, which I don't do because I don't give any of these things really a budget normally. This is what we just spend, and this is where it goes wrong for me, I think. Not so much for myself, because I don't really spend on myself. I have a hard time spending on myself, but I am allocating myself a £50 budget that I'll put in my cash envelopes and see how that goes. Then my son, I'm going to allocate him £60 for his activities. He's, as I said in one of my videos, I think it was my first video, he does a lot. So he plays football for a team, and he goes out to eat a lot with friends. He just went shopping not too long ago with friends. Like, he does a lot. Like, he has quite a lot of activities going on with him and his friends. So this money here should cover his costs. It usually takes a lot more than this, but I do think that I need to try and rein in his spending a little bit, because it is getting a bit like he spends more than me. And I know we give our children, but he's really grown to not know the value of it. So I'm trying and give him an allowance and see how that goes. Then my daughter's spending will be £60 for the month. See how that goes. Our transport for all of us would be £90 for the month. It might be a bit more, but we'll see. School money that I give my kids, and it's mainly just my oldest that takes money to school. But if the younger two want any money to go to school, then it'll come out of that. And then shop, which was the dreaded sweet shop that me and my kids use. Now, I've given myself a budget of 40, which looks a lot, really. When it's on paper, it really does look a lot. But when you spend it in the shop, it's not a lot, is it really? But I'm going to try and keep it at this, because, as I said in one of my other videos, this can be double, if not triple, which I know is really bad, but I'm going to try and rein that in. And then my digital savings, as I say, with the debt, this one, 190 something goes in, so automatically this will go into my savings and accumulate, and then once my emergency fund is filled, I would make this my 3 months expenses. So all in all, after everything, my budget should look like that, with a total spend of £2,287.97, and that should cover all of our like expenses. And then I thought, why not fill out some sinking funds for the month as well. So in my last video, my very first cash stuff, which I was really excited about, I stuffed £80, and these are what I stuffed here. 5 mostly in most categories. But over the course of September, I would like to try and put like these amounts into the different categories. So at the end of the month, I should have 230 added with 80, and then it can go here in this bit here. So that's what I would like to add over the course of September. And then at the bottom of Ira's budget sheet, I put my income minus my bill and card expenses, minus my debt, minus my cash envelopes, minus my savings, minus my sinking funds, and I should be left with £146.03. Now, because I'm completely new to budgeting, and I do spend more than what I bring in usually, I'm gonna try, if there is money left over, if I don't overspend, I'll leave it in there as a buffer just to cover anything unexpected. And then if it is there at the end of the month, I'll either pay some debt with it or put it into sinking funds. I don't know, it's probably wiser to do this, pay debt, but it is my daughter's birthday in October, and there is both of them in October as well, so I don't know, maybe it might go into the birthday fund, and that might stop me going into debt for them expenses. So yeah, that's my budget for the month. We'll see how it goes. Oh, sorry, yeah. So these are my like little goals that I put for myself. For September, I would like to track spending every day, because I'm guessing if I'm going to stay on par with budget, you need to know where you spend. So I'll try that, and then when I do that, I can tick that little box there. And then I would like to clear my Littlewood balance, and I would like to clear my credit card balance, my smaller credit card balance. So yeah, so when they're done, I can tick them off, and hopefully that will give me motivation to carry on. And then this was just little notes for myself about extra envelopes I wanted. So I want like a debt envelope and an extra debt envelope, invest, vacation, home deposit, home and school hauls, which I did get in the end. I was debating on whether to get them now or later, but I ended up getting them because I know I might need some appliances soon, and I know even though the kids have just gone back, trust me, in 6 weeks will roll around and they'll be on half term. It goes so quick. And then 3 months, which is probably going to be digital, but I don't know, maybe I might put prop money in there just so I can see it. And a miscellaneous one, and then obviously my kids' savings, because I would like to start saving for them. So yeah, they're my September goals. Sorry, I don't know why I keep doing that. So that's my budget on Budget with Ira's sheets with my goals. I don't know, it's not in frames.